It was a calm spring morning in the quiet suburbs of Seattle, Washington. Birds were chirping softly, and the faint scent of blooming cherry blossoms filled the air. Clara Bennett, had been feeling unusually tense lately. My work at the publishing company had grown hectic, and the long hours at my desk left my shoulders stiff and sore. Little did I know that today would become a day I would remember forever. My nephew, Ethan Parker, had just turned 18. He was lively, thoughtful, and had recently started a course in massage therapy at the local community college. Ethan had always been attentive and caring, and over the years, our bond had grown strong. He often visited me, bringing laughter, stories, and his unique energy that always brightened my days. "Hey, Aunt Clara, you seem a little stiff today," Ethan remarked as he walked into my living room, holding a small massage kit he had bought for practice. I smiled faintly, trying to hide my discomfort. "You noticed, huh? My back has been killing me after those long days at work." Ethan's eyes lit up. "I can help. I've been learning some amazing techniques. You'll feel better in no time. Promise." I hesitated for a moment. The thought of someone massaging my back made me a little nervous, but Ethan's eagerness and warmth were hard to resist. "All right, but just a short one," I said, laughing. He clapped his hands excitedly. "Great. You won't regret it, Aunt Clara." We set up a cozy space in the living room with a soft mat and pillows. "Lie down face first here," Ethan instructed gently. As I positioned myself, I noticed the care in his touch when he adjusted the towel over my back. His hands were surprisingly skilled, moving with precision and a soft, calming rhythm. "You're really good at this, Ethan," I said, feeling relief spread through my shoulders. He chuckled softly. "Thanks. I've practiced a lot. You just have some tight spots here and here." He worked carefully, kneading and massaging the tension away. I closed my eyes, allowing the calm to wash over me. The quiet moments turned into gentle conversation. We spoke about his classes, my work, and memories from my childhood. Ethan had a way of making ordinary conversations feel meaningful. His attention to detail and genuine concern made me feel cherished and understood. "You know, Aunt Clara," he said, "massage isn't just about muscles. It's about letting someone feel cared for. Even small gestures can make a big difference." His words struck me deeply. I realized that I wasn't just feeling relief in my back. I was feeling comforted, understood, and seen. The care he gave wasn't just physical. It was emotional, almost as if he could sense my worries and gently lift them away. After a while, Ethan adjusted the pressure near my lower back. "Tell me if it's too much," he said softly. "It's perfect," I whispered, feeling the knots unwind and a warm sense of calm spreading through me. When the session ended, I sat up and met Ethan's eyes. They were full of warmth and pride. "That was incredible. I feel like a new person," I said sincerely. Ethan grinned shyly. "I'm glad it helped, Aunt Clara. Really. Seeing you relax makes me happy too." Over the next few days, I noticed a subtle but profound change in myself. My physical tension had eased, but even more, my heart felt lighter. The simple act of receiving care from someone I loved reminded me of the power of connection, trust, and emotional closeness. One afternoon, we were sitting in the garden, sipping lemonade. Sunlight danced through the trees, casting playful shadows on the patio. "Aunt Clara," Ethan began hesitantly, "I know I'm young, but I think I've learned something about life through these little moments. Caring for someone makes you feel connected in a way nothing else can." I looked at him, moved by the maturity in his words. "You're right, Ethan. Sometimes, it's the smallest gestures that matter the most." Ethan smiled, a gentle blush on his cheeks. "I'm glad you think so." As the weeks passed, our bond deepened. Ethan's visits became more frequent, often accompanied by quiet afternoons of reading together, sharing stories and laughter. Sometimes he would give a short back massage or simply hold my hand while we talked, creating an atmosphere of warmth and trust. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with shades of pink and gold, Ethan shared a personal story. "Aunt Clara, sometimes I feel nervous about the future. I want to make a difference, but I worry about failing." I reached for his hand. "Ethan, you already make a difference every day, in small and meaningful ways. The care you show and the love you give are proof of that." His eyes sparkled, and I could see a newfound confidence growing in him. In that quiet moment, under the soft glow of the evening, I realized that our relationship had become something truly special, a gentle, heartfelt connection filled with respect, care, and mutual support. As summer approached, Ethan's skills improved, and he began helping neighbors and friends with short, safe massage sessions, spreading the same warmth and comfort he had given me. It was inspiring to see his growth, both as a person and as someone who genuinely cared about others. One sunny afternoon, while we were preparing iced tea on the porch, Ethan looked at me with a thoughtful expression. "Aunt Clara, I've been thinking, maybe I could start a small home practice. Just for people who need relaxation and emotional comfort. Nothing fancy, just safe and kind." I smiled warmly. "That sounds wonderful, Ethan. You have the talent, patience, and heart for it. I'll help you in any way I can." Our bond grew even stronger. Simple moments, a gentle touch, a shared smile, a quiet conversation, became a source of comfort and joy. What started as a massage session had blossomed into an unspoken, heartfelt romance of the soul, two people connected deeply through care, attention, and love. And so our days continued, filled with small acts of tenderness, mutual respect, and emotional closeness. Every time Ethan offered his gentle hands, I felt not just physical relief, but a quiet, enduring warmth that reminded me of the beauty of connection, trust, and the magic of heartfelt care. In the end, it wasn't just my back that healed, it was my heart. And as I looked at Ethan, smiling softly as he helped someone else in need, I realized that love, in its purest, gentlest form, was the most powerful kind of healing.